Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. DOT has pushed a little bit higher since the last update, pushed slightly above the initial signal level here, which will make the yellow wave count less likely, but it's not invalidated and the price could not sustain above that resistance level at 483. So you see how relevant this level is. The resistance area is still holding, but it looks to me as if we might break higher. Also, the other coins that I'm tracking, they could still go a little bit higher. Now, I'm not necessarily saying the white count will definitely playing out, but DOT is definitely pushing against the ceiling there. And a break above this last swing high here at $5.10, which is the 25th of August high, will invalidate the directly, let's say, bearish structure to the downside. But it would not it would not necessarily rule out another low, okay? Because it would simply morph into a larger B wave. This is still countable as a large A, B, C structure, okay? Easily possible. So therefore we did say, and I'm always saying, we need 5 waves up in order to rule out another low and in order to rule out that this is only a corrective structure, because the micro patterns, they just look corrective. This chart has only been moving sideways since the beginning of August, and it needs to do a little bit more. First of all, we need to get to $5.92 next. That would be the level which should be triggered in white wave 3, which is the bullish count. Okay, so if we really formed a substantial low on the 5th of August, which absolutely could be the case. I mean, there is absolutely no sign that a top is in place, yeah? Other than a little bit of a pullback there. But it could still easily stretch higher. And if it can give us a rally to 592, that's already a start. But we still need that 4-5 pattern. And that is where most coins fail. Most coins are good at running in 3 waves, even maybe extending that 3rd wave. But then they typically cannot hold another 4-5. At least they can't do that if the prices haven't formed a low yet. So if really a low is in, then we should see those 4-5 patterns. And then we can say, okay, we call that a wave 1. And the next pullback would be a wave 2. And then we can take it higher from there. But for now, the price is pretty much only moving sideways. We haven't even broken above these previous swing highs from August. That's the next objective for the bulls. And the next milestone target is really to drive the price higher to 592. But that's nothing new. We talked about all that in previous updates. Also the structure from the August and September lows, it's just corrective. I mean, this year could potentially be impulsive, but the move up from the September low isn't impulsive. And because that's not the case, and a 3rd wave in the white count should actually be impulsive, okay, I'm very skeptical about the white count. Now, it's to a degree interpretation, and we also know that when we're looking at microstructures for altcoins, there are many distortions. Therefore, I will not rule out the white count, but for me, honestly, it needs to prove itself. So it's worth being skeptical. And the 592 level is just the next major milestone target for the white count. If all 5 waves fill in and form, then we need to see all 5 waves get to at least 640, maybe even 670 or higher. Yeah, so that 5-wave pattern. And if we get these 5 waves, then we have probabilities on our side, or let's say probabilities are on the side of the bulls. For now, this is just all corrective. Yeah, so the yellow count is still likely, even if we break above that critical $5.10 level, which is the last swing high here from end of August. It wouldn't necessarily be bullish. It would be less immediately bearish, but it wouldn't be bullish necessarily. It would need to do much more to really confirm that. I think there are charts that are much clearer at the moment. So here I think it's worth waiting for a little bit more clarity. That's the update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.